Once upon a time, in a quiet little town, there lived a young girl named Bubby. Bubby was known for her golden hair and her bright blue eyes that sparkled with curiosity. She had a heart as warm as the summer sun and a spirit as free as the wind that rustled through the trees. Bubby lived with her loving grandmother. They lived in a cozy cottage at the edge of town, surrounded by a lush garden filled with colorful flowers and towering oak trees. Bubby's grandmother taught her the importance of kindness and compassion, values she held dear. One crisp autumn morning, as Bubby was playing in her grandmother's garden, she heard a faint meow. She followed the sound, and there, hidden behind a pile of fallen leaves, she found a tiny, scruffy gray and white kitten. Its fur was matted, and its eyes were big and round, with a mixture of fear and longing. Bubby's heart melted at the sight of the forlorn kitten. Without hesitation, she scooped it up and cradled it in her arms. "You're safe now, little one," she whispered softly. "I'll call you Whiskers." Bubby decided to keep Whiskers a secret from her grandmother, fearing she might not let her keep the stray kitten. She made a cozy bed for Whiskers in a cardboard box with a soft blanket, and she fed the hungry kitten with leftover bits of meat and milk. Bubby spent all her free time with Whiskers, and the two of them became inseparable. As weeks turned into months, Whiskers transformed from a scruffy, frightened kitten into a playful and affectionate companion. Bubby's bond with Whiskers grew stronger every day. They explored the woods together, chased butterflies in the garden, and even shared secrets under the starry night sky. But keeping Whiskers hidden from her grandmother became increasingly difficult. One day, as Bubby was leaving the house with Whiskers tucked under her arm, her grandmother, Mrs. Jenkins, caught a glimpse of the furry tail. "Bubby, what's that you're hiding?" she asked, her eyes twinkling with curiosity. Bubby hesitated for a moment. Then, with a sigh, she introduced Whiskers to her grandmother. Mrs. Jenkins smiled warmly and petted the kitten gently. "What a lovely surprise, dear," she said. "But we'll need to make sure Whiskers is healthy and gets proper care." Bubby's heart soared with relief. Her grandmother not only accepted Whiskers, but also helped her take care of the little cat. They took Whiskers to the vet, where he received vaccinations and a clean bill of health. Bubby and her grandmother decided that Whiskers would become part of their family officially. Years passed, and Bubby and Whiskers continued to share their adventures and secrets. They became a beloved trio in their little town, known for their kindness and the special bond they shared. Bubby learned that sometimes even the most unexpected friendships could bring the most joy and love into one's life. And so, in that quiet little town, a girl named Bubby and her once stray cat, Whiskers, lived happily ever after, proving that love and compassion could change lives in the most magical ways.